You're listening to the raw sounds of AMANI and King Vision Ultra, the album, An Unknown Infinite.
Talking about the inner workings on a super micro level of what's happening out here, man. And I said, we are really down inside, man. And that's exactly what we tuned into. I said, we were of our times. And that was the times, I said, over the planet, man, when you had all these liberation movements going on throughout the world, man. All of this stuff was happening. I said, this is the time. This is the whole period of creation, man, innovation. And I can understand how it got very threatening here. Because after that, they started bringing back all this old stuff, man. Music is just not a blackboard situation. Dance is not grabbing a pole and looking in the mirror doing pliés, you know what I mean? It's about life. How could you talk about your life experiences through your art? And these are vital times because people have to be restored. Once you realize that, you have to realize that. Then you're going to say, I have an obligation, I have a responsibility. People are trusting me.
Getting to the root, salute, turn me loose. Two juice, ghost rode the coupe, mini noose, dangle from the rear view. Clear blue sky, coldest day of the year. Teeth chatter, crack your veneer. Speaking ill of my name, tween the snare. Like summer raindrop, bleach black tank top. Throwing my meat hooks, the jazz is free. The noise is love, you wear me out. I drag my tongue. Molasses slow, still kept my Timbs on. Fastest path to head crack, weightless. Baby, are you taping, looking ass? Scrape your face to this. I raised the spliff, silver haze and sour mix. I'm in the flower district. Hit me when you get this message. Pork pie float on black hoodie, fully loaded in the east. Everybody need a piece, take it how you want it. Flipping quarters, top of the backboard, crazy hop, that's a fact, Lord. I puked on the platform and seen a neighbor get his kicks taxed. My neighbor drinks cores in a can and cleans chicken. Shot spider sensors out on Pitkin. No red light, they listening. Polo fisherman bucket tilted past wilted road, scattered memorial. Rats stuck out of the building. Niggas is a beautiful thing. I kept my page and they came before Columbus with a collard green leaf. About pineapple nutcrackers on the C train at God hours. Still dreaming, opening that door, seeing that plane careen in the tower. Real time view from a Clinton Hill rooftop. For the Punani, I trooped the 3 out the new lots. While your grandpa still rock 2-way pages, Fat Albert sweaters and 2 tight papers. Dollar slices breaking change. Stretch, weighed, measured. Let me put you on game.
You know, our people don't have to get caught out there. I just want to pass my strength on.
Touch not my anointed.
I've been on the move, grinding like metal on tombstone. All I hear is copies or some Bruce Mobile shit. Soon as niggas catch on, I'm over it. If you plotting, I hope you notice the twist. Why strides defy budget? Niggas trying to be kings but can't define function. Living in my truth, y'all dead bluffing, it's disgusting. Word.
Always traveling.
All credit given to the unseen, I'm the presence. When I grab the do not block the exits. Counting blessings, chasing the infinite spectrum of what it means to be content. Squad bent off the eloquence, reckoning comes soon. Nowhere but the dark to run to, so get comfortable. Sip some legs, hit a blunt or two. Niggas die by the dollar, doing what they gotta do. Nothing new, under the sun, under the moon. Mama grew up, 13 heads under one roof. A conscious corrupt, absolutely ruling absolute. Adding fuel to the fire, growing inside me since youth. Give a fuck crew, niggas tight the way I'm turning caps loose. Going tip for tap with permanence, fuck a tattoo. I'm passed through, dealing with cats moving like crabs do. Who gas you? Can't bear y'all like some bad news, but I have to. Y'all don't hear me though, over in the Holyfield. Y'all don't hear me though, over in the Holyfield. Y'all don't hear me though, over in the Holyfield. I'll be, hey, I'll be where the cash at. Always running my last lap, bro. Niggas check the stats, that's my word. I don't gotta back that. Shorty bad, I don't gotta bag that. Matter of fact, scratch that. I don't be tucking, but they still ducking like Affleck. I got a bad rep, like my nigga who you really finna test, cause I will pass that. If you talking figures, they not abstract. You a sucker for the hashtag. Please don't fuck with the craft and get your ass clapped. Perpetually hustling, I could flip a bad batch like nothing. So you run in broad daylight with the fees in public. If I'm not up, I'm up to something. Don't sleep, you won't peep if you frontin'. Try to act like you saw it coming. Dummy, boys really moving funny these days with the money. What's a budget to a nigga enslaved? You got getting paid. You not hot when another wave hits. Stay in your lane. Y'all don't hear me though, over in the Holyfield.
Grind, I don't meditate, gotta represent the state. Rolling up to Medicaid, always need an extra plate. Came in, fly with it, graduated heavyweight. I don't know how I did it, guess I got God's grace. Niggas think I'm laced, don't get it twisted though. Y'all moving digital, my mission literal. Conviction so visceral, who really trying to clear the smoke. No one else really do, so I'ma let these niggas know. Get my hands dirty, like some pigeon toes. These niggas can't hold me, like a pick and roll. Blowing bands early, no fellatio. The city dead, hurt me, when I pray for no, say no more. I'ma show this D-Day. Niggas want that greed, they've been talking about some peace, man. Please, they like, let them eat cake, but keep the cheese in my leeway. I be acting on, they reacting to the gameplay.
So my thing is this. You can say something, you can try to hide something from me, and I don't see it with my physical eye. But if I need to see it, I will see it with my soul, with my spirit. I will astro-plane to your ass and see everything. Can't hide it.
It seems to me that when you destroy somebody through vengeance and or severe forms of justice, that the real object of the pain really is the self. The menace is so mundane, you know.
Check. Hey. Bear witness to a violent longing. I'm tired of talking. These niggas forcing it. Put in enough work to call it quits. Truth ain't the parent on some orphan shit. What I spit is a gift to the spirits. We all doing time here, hiding behind mirrors, confiding in the fear of the divine. Y'all blind but still stare. A grim atmosphere here. Yeah, I can't fuck with you if you unprepared. Bear witness to a broken conscience, absorbed by the nonsense. Y'all niggas bored on some Dennis Rodman shit. Ayy, I got a problem with what y'all got problems with. Word, talk to me nice or else you'll get your ganja skip. Ayy, your mama probably wanna flick. She do. I don't be gassed up, but I swear this life's a trip. It is. My mind's an island on some Riker shit. Numb to the privilege and asking why is this? The plight is thick. You can feel it in the air. White devils living off of fear. We learn to cherish, not to care. The beginning of the end is near. Put on my hoodie, wipe my tears. Strolling through the city where your seconds turn to years. In the blink of an eye you disappear. They gon' always raise the fear, then I'ma throw it. If they gon' always raise the fear, then I'ma throw it. Throw the fear, if you gon' always raise the fear, throw it. Throw the fear, if you gon' always raise the fear, throw it. Facts. Throw the fear, if you gon' always raise the fear, throw it. Hey, your force hood all exposed when you open your mouth. Toe to toe with the gods, you be like Dorothy and bounce. Bounce around to the beat of the bound. You're bound to get beat if you're found with that knowledge of selflessness. Nevertheless, thou shalt not be scarred. Ain't the type to fall victim to the odds. Addicted to the oohs and the ahs. I can pass on the broads, throwing broads, bruh. I've been here before, bruh. And I'll be here forever, sweating on the score, fetching what the universe throws. Dollar piece of got a nigga feeling whole. Word to my soul. Breathing on rose and golds while trying to keep the curtains closed. Oh, how it hurts to know. Oh, how it hurts to show. How you feel and how you feel is in the way of what is real, but what is real? I don't know. I just chill, sit, build with old souls that know of what now holds and hold it tight. Y'all delay like the sound, I'm the light. Y'all delay like the sound, I'm the light. You can feel it in the air. White devils living off of fear. We learn to cherish, not to care. The beginning of the end is near. Put on my hoodie, wipe my tears. Strolling through the city where your seconds turn to years. In the blink of an eye you disappear. If they gon' always raise the fear, then I'ma throw it. If they gon' always raise the fear, then I'ma throw it. Throw the fear, if you gon' always raise the fear, throw it. Throw the fear, if you gon' always raise the fear, throw it. Facts. Throw the fear, if you gon' always raise the fear, throw it.
But what they obviously are doing is working out some relationship that is so damaging to them, really damaging. It's really a form of self-destruction. It's a powerful form of self-destruction that, I don't care how big the spectacle, you know, whether it's Germany in the 30s and 40s, it's still a spectacle, and it is about one's own self-loathing and fragility that you need that spectacle. Well, that's my lecture for today.
Power corrupts. Absolute power corrupts absolute.
principles are tested. What's the issue if it ain't pressing? Y'all development been arrested. Rest assured we ain't getting rest. Talk is cheap, nigga, cut the check. The last thing I'm looking for acceptance. Stay prepping for the interception. This whole life is like an intermission. The art of listening, a spirit weapon. I pause the moments that bring in the question. The bold ego only of the present. 96 mark my resurrection. All technicalities have been ejected. Fuck a formality, we been reckless. If you can't digest it, then you throw it up, word. I ain't born with no man for sport. I view the times and let the course run. Could give a fuck about who get it first. I'ma get it how I get it, word. Hey, I'ma get it how I get it, word. Kick your ego to the fucking curb. I have visions of a flooded earth. Swimming with the sharks undisturbed. Lot of y'all got some nerve for certain. Finding purpose for the sake of earning, or for the taking or returning. To what extent are you really burdened? To what extent is your conscience furnished? To what extent does your word hold weight? Oh my nigga, or is it really worthless? I have suffered too much inner torment to observe and let those sleep lay dormant. In reality, the truth is not absorbent, nor awarded to those who cannot afford it. 96 the year I was born in. 24 years I still feel foreign. 2020 was a fucking dub. I ain't born with no man for sport. I view the times and let the course run. Could give a fuck about who get it first. I'ma get it how I get it, word. I'ma get it how I get it, word.
With a heavy heart, God's on the way. With a heavy head, feds on the lives till the levee break. Blood flood the streets, feds on the case, cageless away. With a heavy heart, God's on the way. With a heavy heart. Yo, it's a mixed bag. 24 hours feel like they too fast. Pull myself by proverbial bootstrap. Crawl from the shards of a rose-tinted wreckage. Uncle Sam turned me into a news flash. Hashtags hit hard as a pound sign. Contract killers behind a blue mask. Plucked from my sanctuary with few weapons. Made it illegal for me to move back. Mothers, they bury seeds and it's deep-rooted. Candles and murals blooming like street tunes. Trap hi-hats seeming like severed sounds. Family reunions happen in heaven, child. Call out injustice, they call me 730. Praying we rally in the 11th hour. Swear it's the Calvary that the Reverend touts. Clenched teeth shatter into an open mouth. Get fed, poor conditions, confessions on a deathbed. Saw who did it, they still secure the nest egg. Must be kidding, nobody got arrested. Fuck it, flame them with vigilante justice. Voices louder than Confederate muskets. Feet pounding in the sound of the trumpets. Glass slipper shatters liberty's comfort. Justice's carriage gets turned to a pumpkin. Fantasies over, the dream was a pump fake. I'm a child soldier holding a pump in an Elijah Wan jersey covered in blood and duct tape. Red glare rocketed on a bus pass. Some chose vanity over substance. I'm pleading insanity on my court case. I listened to Hannity, then erupted. Your cognitive coma is boiling over, affecting my dinner and my advancement. Confess all your sins to your white Jesus. We live with possessions in black book bags. Nomads awake from homeland. Watch took 4 centuries in its own hands. 24 hours feel like it's too fast. Crawl from the shards of a rose-tinted wreckage. Uncle Sam turned me into a draft pick. Check it, I ain't worried with no man for sport. I view the times and let the course run. Could give a fuck about who get it first. I'ma get it how I get it, word. 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 Word.
And what does that tell us about the extent to which our own framework of freedom is quite restrictive? So I ask myself sometimes, 100 years from now, how are people going to be talking about the struggle for freedom? Because I don't think we're ever going to get there. I don't think we will ever reach a point where we can say we are free, right? We can rest. We can stop now. We've won. And so it seems that in the very process of struggling for freedom, of reflecting on freedom, of writing about freedom, we constantly challenge the framework within which we develop that imaginary of freedom.
What are you listening to? What are you listening to? What are you listening to? Question. What are you listening to? What you should be listening to. AMANI and King Vision Ultra. The album. An unknown infinite. That's what you should be listening to. Says who? Says me. Moni Love. Brooklyn, Manhattan. That's what it sounds like. Tell him Moni said so.
Killing me like it should be. Staring at high rises when my hood be like where G.O.D. My people dying, they getting good sleep. We been away, shit sweet. Steady moving carefully. My enemies closer than they appear to be. Apparently I'm worth something. Spent 10 years searching for nothing. Stumbled across the numbers, found God, type disgruntled. My head wrapped with troubles I don't speak of. We seek love and space is void of it. It's deep how we want what we cannot stomach. Don't be too eager to push the button. Patience and discipline uninterrupted. Many have too little to understand its complexity. Only one thing to do is wonder. Land from the heavenly high of knowing I no longer slumber. No longer tied to the trials of emotions, violence and hunger. On my survival to whom desires all but receives nothing. Under authority constantly. Eyes watching me, following and recording me. Asking myself, should I act accordingly? Or should I act in accordance with what means more to me? Forcibly infiltrating hatred for all to see. The city killing me like it should be.
Sometimes it seems like if we're being evicted from Earth. And he understood that.
The city killing me like it should be. Staring at high rises where my hood be like where G.O.D. Word. My people dying, they getting good sleep. We been away, shit sweet. I said the city killing me like it should be. Staring at high rises where my hood be like where G.O.D. My people dying, they getting good sleep. We been away, shit sweet.
Entire frames frowns before we even get a pose going. Consequently, pictures ruined. Pondering of the painter in between strokes. The way affairs persist and stays almost as if destiny's addicted to despair. My people dying in public. Broken hearted as we grieve in private. Swan snatching lives like chain conflict. Niggas fleeing pigs. And sisters running from those niggas. Integrated marches without screening. Interracial issues intensifying. We got a lot going on. I'd imagine envision collective is difficult when the individual's under constant attack. Facts. You got people out here watching backs with the understanding that they getting stabbed in them. Assessing over shoulders in excess, not a neck is fatigue. Dull in response to detect the wider threat. Too late to peep enemies rooted in the sheep. It's all at least call and tell deep. Doubt violates the living like ammo does. Proofread thought before you spark it. Costless advice. And if we lose black women and we lost free gold, take this mandolin seriously. Depending on these structures is a hefty nug. That's a whole dub. It's only sound cause the shit depending on your screams. Where conscience is absent, there's no response to the cries. The revolution leaning towards suicide when there's no sense to organize. So you shouldn't cry forever, stand up. So you shouldn't cry forever, stand up.
The the city killing me like it should be. Staring at high rises where my hood be, like where G.O.D. Word, my people dying, they getting good sleep. We been new, ain't shit sweet. I said the city killing me like it should be. Staring at high rises where my hood be, like where G.O.D. My people dying, they getting good sleep. We been new, ain't shit sweet. Ain't shit sweet. We been new, 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 ain't shit sweet. Word. We been new, ain't shit sweet. We been new, ain't shit sweet. We been new, ain't shit sweet. We been new, ain't shit sweet.
So what? So hot, so what? So hot, so hot. Trucks cruising down the avenue carrying nuclear garbage right next to you, and it's legal. It's radioaction riding like a regal load of jewels past the bars, the cruel schoolhouse, and the church. And if the trucks wipe out or crash or even lurch around the corner, we will just be goners. And it's legal. It's radioaction riding regal through the skittery city street. And don't be jittery because it's legal. Radioaction riding the roads. Avenue A, Avenue B, Avenue C, Avenue D, Avenue of the Americas. So hot, so hot, so hot, so what?
Cracked open the 40. Cackle that, crackers that pass and ignore me. Fashion my impulse after John Africa. But I'm a capitalist. What a character flaw. You either stack and eat the chips, or you a scavenger. Boy, I done seen enough shit to turn your magistrate voice. Still moving, stay poised. Kill the noise if it ain't raw. The tongue ain't a toy, nor a tool for the glass jaw. The conquest deployed upon arrival of the last straw. Always giving, never asked for. Gotta earn my keep before I grab yours. Niggas look at me like, what you mad for? Can't you see they got the land on lock? We withstand all ops with opulence, tolerance at a dead stop for the modern man's conscience, pondering at the expense of our skin. Horrors of the prophet haunt him constantly, tossing all reason opposite of my creed. Sow the seeds of growth for Godspeed. Y'all move like some Nazis, we scripting prophecies. They debate the politics, we state the policies and follow through. The solaces and honor to pursue. Fear a constant that I constantly subdue. Ominous the move, I'ma miss the mark if I state what's obvious is true. So I leave them in the dark till they armor bruised. Pull no punches, you gon' get to see just what these arms can do. Paint painted chronicles by the hundreds. We do not consume the same, that's hardly up for discussion.
I'm on my own wave. I'm 53 years old and I've been on this for a long time. I cannot sacrifice my body to be a slave to any system. And I'll never sell my soul or nothing for all the money, because money don't mean nothing. I'm already rich. And when I say rich, I ain't talking about that big willy fake, get money in the street, running around with cars and doing all that. That's not the rich and wealth I'm speaking about. When I'm speaking about that spiritual currency, you know, when you do good things and you help people, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, you know.
Face to face with hate, I taste the sweat, dripping off those, hoping I ace the test. These times got a motherfucker craving death. We line up and construct change for them.
If it ain't about the money, save your breath. Talking bread, my niggas are breaking bend for real. For real. For real. Hey, hey, hey. Absent in the face of the late great trend. Tread recklessly through the end. Many men don't make it through, but pretend to. When they come round, they yo 10, 1, 2. Even with shade thrown, they let sun through. Old wise said run shit to get run through. So I got to it, can't blow this like lungs do. Smoke just to cope with this concrete jungle. Ay, late nights be my vice, burnt lungs. Black soap can't get rid of this dirt done. Sink this deep, you peep that it's a dub. Lest you aim to be the change that never was, but y'all not with it. Y'all caught up in the complex of image. This not a scrimmage. When you put your money where your mouth is, you talk timid, nigga. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. When you put your money where your mouth is. Hey, too bad I'm in love with the dollar. This romance not a tough pill to swallow. She promised me peace of mind during these times that we sorrow over. If I have it, then she got her. Stay present in the face of tomorrow. This ain't your average case of the blues, If I don't pass you the split, we clearly ain't cool. Fuck around with the ancient sounds, barely but cool. None of my niggas preach that gang, we clearly are cool. I'm escaping to my roots. Y'all fambling the news, loosening screws. I'm shifting gears, something that I dare you to do. Y'all not with it. Y'all caught up in the complex of image. It's not a scrimmage. Ay, if you put your money where your mouth is, you talk timid. I'm not interested, no. I'm not interested, nah. When you put your money where your mouth is, ay. I'm no scholar, just a young man that wanna go farther. Painting portraits of karma, feeling like a young Dolly, soaking in all the colors of departure. Y'all show off often, I stay unbothered like a body in a coffin. It's squad porcelain. I'm too familiar with exhaustion. Fuck what the cost is, riding with a boss bitch. Opposing forces forfeit, ain't none of y'all up on this. Wave, fail to tap in like a faucet. Save yourself from being on the short end of the stick. It's too late, y'all not with it. Y'all caught up in the complex of image. It's not a scrimmage. When you put your money where your mouth is, you talk timid.
I've been stacking my energy. You understand what I'm saying? And it ain't been going to the wrong places, man. So when the rest of the stuff popped up, I was already ready for it. And I already know what it is.
Shots through the atmosphere. 50 million shots block the sun out. 50 million shots through the atmosphere. 50 million shots block the sun out. Okay, I'm feeling bullish. I can't bear y'all niggas. The wait is over, so I'm about to tear y'all niggas. Be aware, you gon' have to conquer more than fear. I hope that's crystal clear. They looking at me sideways like how pigeons stare. Throwing dirt on my name, you must be ill prepared. Respect the rare as a bloody steak. Never move on blind faith, gotta keep my money straight. Holding down my lady, when I hit it, make her tummy ache. Moving funny round the fam, no, we gon' have to run the fade. We don't ever call for aid, nah, the sage on phase. As a raging bull gaze, focus laser sharp, like a preacher on Sundays. Niggas want parts, put in no work to want pay. Fuck out of here, we want war cause we want change, we got the power here. The uproar will be sustained till the cabin clear. I'm rushing to put in work, young Vladimir, fuck out of here. 50 million shots through the atmosphere. 50 million shots block the sun out. 50 million shots through the atmosphere. 50 million shots block the sun. We bear the scars and the bruises, niggas hardly enthused. Y'all fool, that ain't hard to conclude. Do not disturb while I feast, never folding. Just watch as my holdings increase. The black shogun of the east. 50 million shots through the atmosphere. 50 million shots block the sun out. Ayy, 50 million shots through the atmosphere. 50 million shots block the sun out. 50 million shots block the sun. Block the sun out. 50 million shots. 50 million shots block the sun. 50 million shots block the sun. Block the sun out. 50 million shots. Block the sun. Block the sun. Block the sun. Block the sun out. Ayy, 50 million shots. Sun out.
Yourself open as a token to get your head locked. Niggas keep playing like they living it, but they bad not. Difference is life still unlimited when the bread stop for us. If your head's hot, burn up. You can try to alter the spirit, pray on the style, but you still praising, giving us power. Soon the truth will come out of your mouth when you get tired of eating the other. Your belly always full, my spirit always eat, cause I know the hunger. Enemies will burn in hell, not by my judgment, but by their own self-deprecating steeds. When they reach the moment where they can't believe themselves, can't fathom how much they deceive, how much they take without receiving us well. Tried to take a seat at their table, then I fell through the floor. Ended up in the cellar, working my way to the front, about to bust down the door. Turn shit up in the house till the roof is on fire, cause tired niggas get ruthless when they get heavy. Spark the light of the booth lit. Spark the light of the booth lit. Spark the light of the booth lit.
When the blind lead the blind, just more trouble and woes. It's the mind that they chose. It's designed to stay close. Designed to stay close. Designed to stay close.
An unknown infinite. AMANI and King Vision Ultra.
Minds for more mythical tales, mythical tales, mythical tales, mythical tales.
An unknown in its truest form.
Primitive man and his civilized knowledge. Civilized system collapsing, he still won't acknowledge.
Niggas you think run this shit reacting to the chase. Moving at a fraction of the pace I'm at. My legacy will not be plastered on the grave, nah. I ain't come this far to play it safe, nah. Fuck a steak if it ain't high. Waiting for Jesus to hit the brakes. Make no mistake, I got the drive to eat the pavement. Pain lead the way, I follow through like Baron Davis. The lust for praise contagious. Smack the hand that reaches aimlessly, but what is sacred has escaped the name you preach to be the greatest. Niggas playing favorites, to each his own. Been feeling tight, jaded, reflecting on what is known. Yo, I roamed alone since the days of the womb. Always been that motherfucker that would take in the view. I stay hungry, but you'll never catch me begging for food. You're having trouble identifying what's safe to assume. The room for error is terribly massive. It'll beat your ass if you think you bad, kid. Hey yo, I'm really on some black magic shit. Y'all addicted to trash narratives. My palate dead callous. Dead weight, fall back naturally. A testament to balance. The practice thorough, beat the accents. Ain't no such thing as an accident. Nah, everything in place around here. If you not feeling, you should get away from round here. Had control by his throat as the crowd stared. Fuck with me, shit can get
bristly like a brown bear. Looking stiff, can't keep up with me, no surprise there. Moving like, why should I care? I swear, these niggas you think be running shit, reacting to the chase. Moving at a fraction of the pace I'm at. My legacy will not be blasted on the grave, nah. I ain't come this far to play it safe, nah. I ain't come this far to play it safe, nah. I ain't come this far to play it safe.
New York City, this how we